Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about how to start editing your videos in the computer. So assuming that you have already imported your pictures from your camera and you have it somewhere in your computer, maybe in desktop or My Documents or somewhere in your hard disk. So the best practice is to have one particular holder in which you're going to put all your files before you start the actual work. So here I have one holder already made. It's called Video Tutorials, and I'm going to show you what can be a good practice. There is no hard and fast rule that this is how you have to do a video, but in my previous experience or whatever I've understood from people who edit videos regularly, these can be a good practice to start with. And yeah, I'll tell you the advantages of why we are doing all this so that you know why we are doing. First thing is to have a holder where you're going to put all the captured files. So I call it source footages. Okay, so this is one thing. Next thing is save even your software project files like Premiere project file or After Effects project file, or if you're using Avid or Final Cut Pro, anything, save it in the same holder, so that tomorrow if you want to back up the entire project, you just have to back up this video tutorials folder. I don't have to bother about whether the files have got linked perfectly. Can I open it in a different computer? Yeah, if everything is in a single holder, the linking happens perfectly. You can just copy paste this entire holder and you don't really have to bother about whether my project will work on a different computer. So why do you have to worry about all this? Let's assume that you have been making a video for 10 days and in the next 2 days you have a jury or you have a presentation to show this and your computer crashes. It's a very common thing, and particularly if you're using a Windows PC, you have to do this. Any moment your Windows will crash. So you need to have your files in one holder so that you can just back up that one holder. Even if your Windows doesn't boot, you can just back up, install the same Adobe version, Premiere version in other computer, open this folder and start the project file. It will just run smoothly. But if you have your source file somewhere in a different location and certain pictures you have used in a different location and the audio is from some holder in your music directory and you're working on, and suddenly if system like your computer crashes and backing up becomes a problem, then you are in a very bad condition. So just put everything in one holder, source files. Then maybe if you have some images in your thing to show, you can have images. If you have more than one audio, then it's good to have a holder for audio, then one holder for output where you're going to put all your final output videos, whatever you're making. And I also sometimes have like Premiere files. I save all my Premiere projects files into this, and we can have something for After Effects. I have, because I don't save just one project, I keep saving very regularly, because again have some bad experiences where the project gets corrupt, and even though I have saved, I have all the files, my project doesn't open. A file corrupt once is gone most of the time. So I keep saving in different different names, so that any moment if the recent project crashes, I can always open a previous project. So I'll tell you how the naming convention is there and all this. So these are the common holders which you can have before you start a video.